Well, good afternoon, folks. It's the 16th today, January, and I thought I'd make a little video here this morning, especially for those that watch my channel that are from very, very warm climates in other countries. Don't get to see a lot of this, the snow and the ice. But I'm going to give you a little lesson here about insulation and how you can tell how a home is insulated or not. If your roof in your attic has very little insulation in it, the heat will rise up through the ceilings instead of being contained inside the living rooms, occupied spaces of your home. And all that lost heat is lost dollars going right up through the roof. You're burning your money up, running your furnace, on and on, just to keep the home warm. Well, that heat goes up through the attic onto the interior part of your roof and warms it up and keeps it just warm enough to start melting this snow that builds up off your roof, but slow enough that it refreezes either later in the day or at nighttime and forms these icicles. The homes that have more icicles, heavier and longer icicles, have the least amount of insulation. To insulate properly, a home the size of this one right here that we're looking at, $3,000 to $5,000. But you're going to burn half of that up in a house like this just in extra heating bills. So over a 2 or 3 year period of time, that insulation will pay for itself. Okay? This home right here was built in 1934. You can see the ice dammed right up, solid ice right here on the eave, all along the eave right there. Okay, those are known as ice dams. They grow, they build back up onto the roof. Okay, and they will cause water when the thaw starts to start leaking into your home. You have to clear those ice dams. If you don't have a good solid roof on your house, good solid wood underneath it, on larger overhangs, the older homes downtown that I went and looked at, like this one that's right over here with the large overhang, okay? You can see some ice starting to form there in the one corner. If that gets really, really bad, someone will have to go up there and knock all that down and get that off, or that overhang will collapse. It'll tear that soffit on that eave trough, the fascia, right off that eave. And they'll be swinging on the ground. You'll be calling your insurance company. Something like that, if you lost, say, the A and B side of that home right there on the eaves, that'd be $5,000 at least to repair on up. That's where you start. Okay? So the key is insulation. Try to keep the insulation, or get a home that have it insulated, or you're going to be not liking the heat bill. I'll be right back. A little example here in the back of this home. There is snow. There is a little ice along the eave, but it's a well insulated roof, and it doesn't hurt to have 2 or 3 or 4 inches of snow on your roof to add a little extra insulation, as it were. I'm not at all worried about that right there, and never will be. But if those icicles were hanging down 2 feet, 1.5 feet, 2 feet all along the edge right here, I would be very upset. I'd come out and get that cleaned off, and I would know instantly that my attic was certainly not properly insulated. Now I'll show you where they do that. If you had to get access to this attic, I've been up on the ladder and took a look inside on both ends of the house. You have these little access vents right here. And you can get up there and take a look inside. It's only about a foot square, okay? And I look cleaning through my attic is greatly insulated. The pink rolls, the batten, laid down all between the joists, 14 inches thick, and then blowed cellulose on top of that. Very nice job, whoever did it. It was done about 12 years ago. All right. As for animals, last night, early this morning, I had several rabbits here in the backyard. I tossed a couple little things out for them to consume, which they did. And you can see the little areas right here. Looks like orange right there. There's a little bit there. There's a little something down here. And you see these little round pellets that are there. Okay, that's all rabbit droppings and rabbit urine. They had a feast out here last night. They live right over there in a burrow along that picket fence. Some others live right over here along that fence in the corner. I believe there's some more right back there. Yes, sir. Rabbits in the backyard. Bless their hearts. All right, have a good day. Stay warm and insulated. Remember that there's nothing like $700 and $800 a month heating bills. I know more than one family that have a home not too much larger than twice the size of mine, and in the wintertime their heating bill goes up almost $500 a month. They are going to use their tax return funds this year. They've already called the installation people, and they're going to come and do a full job for them as soon as their tax returns come back. Because at their house, that's going to be about a $6,000 job. And so I don't think there's going to be any Disney in their future for this next year. It's going to be put up in the attic, so they don't have those $500 extra payments every month in the winter for heat. That's a lot going up the spout, ain't it? Or isn't it? All right, it is. Thanks for watching again. Have a great one. See you in the next one.